All right, we're going to do a dynamic duo routine for this next one here. Senesi Motorsports GTE A main leg number 2. Scotty and I, we're going to try not to trip over each other calling this one. This is going to be red hot. The overall is up for grabs. Camo Kendall starting out of the pole. 1 A main leg 1, but we know it's not all that easy, is it, Scotty?
Absolutely. You got to be there at the end and add up the points. Best 2 of 3 rounds is what's going to take it. We're getting our grid set. Let's get car number 4 on grid. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. Chris, take him to the flag.
All right, everyone set to go here. Watch those corners, marshals. We're going GTE A main leg 2 in less than 5.
And here we go, off and rolling. All right, off and rolling right now. Cameron leading the way here from pole, followed by Rick, Anthony, Steve, Ross, Logan, Andrew.
Yeah, Scotty's cutting out. Sorry, Camo Candle leading this one out. Rick Simo trying to chase him with him. We're going to lollipop the microphone instead. Rick Simo wants a part in this one. Rick was nowhere. Population 1 in the first one. Look at this, side by side, door to door. Rick Simo to the point.
Simo taking over on that point with a beautiful pass here under the Speedy RC timing bridge. Now as they come to the backside right now, first and second. Rick wants to take the win, does not want Cameron to take this. Then it goes to A main number 3. Rick, one of the masters of GT, out front right now leading A number 2.
As soon as he got to the point there, 17-2-9-0 from Rick Simo, taking no prisoners. He knows Camo Kendall's going to stay with him here underneath the Speedy RC timing bridge. 16-6-08 from Rick Simo. Wasson back there in P3. Ross Lalek, those two had an epic battle in race 1 that came down to the smallest of margins right at the line. Wasson again finds himself in 3rd.
Rick across the start-finish line. He's got Cameron behind him. And Anthony now getting a battle here with Ross. These two guys battling for 3 and 4. And they can allow the leaders to get away as Rick brings him on to the back straightaway right now. Rick trying to stretch out just a little bit from Cameron. Cross the line this time by. We're going to check the lap time. 16.5. Hot lap from Rick. Cameron says, I can go faster. 16.4 for Cameron.
Wasson struggling comparatively on time. He can't get the speed he needs out of the car. We know he's got 1 lap speed, but he struggles to put together those consistent laps. A bit of the blowout element when we talk about him because he runs off the back straight and gets a little bit caught up. He's out wild and sideways trying to defend 3rd from Ross Lalek. Meanwhile, while we had that, Camo Kendall had a bobble, lost some time. The gap now over 1.5 seconds back from Rick Simo, who's still hot lapping 16.3.
Rick with a big mistake, heavy contact with the outside retaining wall. That brings Cameron right back in. Cameron now right on the rear bumper trying to go to the inside, using all of the curbing, every bit of the racetrack. Last lap he used the grass trying to reel in Rick. Cross the start finish. Rick all kinds of sideways. Cameron looking high, looking low, nowhere to go. Hard on the binders at the end of the straightaway. It's Rick still in control as they come around the teardrop.
Cameron Kendall throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at Rick Simo out front. He's using every last inch of racetrack. Simo just trying to hold onto it. He's smoother. He's got it more put together and he has track position. Just has to keep it off the walls here. 2 minutes and 5 left to go. Oh, getting caught up there. Andrew Sharp stuck on the wall. Coming on the back straightaway. Your leaders get through unscathed. Meanwhile, battle for 3rd as well. Ross Lalek through for 3rd. Anthony Wasson losing out on that one again. He goes back to P4.
Rick a little deep into the teardrop. Lets Cameron close back up. 6, maybe 7 car lengths under braking. Down the back straight, there they go. Rick right on it, curving up on 2 wheels through the sweeper. The gap this time by 0.6 of a second. We got 1:30 to go through the crosstown straight around the teardrop. Rick in command right now. Cameron doing all he can. Try to reel in this time.
Camo Kendall 16-0-8-1, doing everything he can to try and close the gap. Simo a little bit wide at the hairpin. Oh, Kendall into him. Good bit of sportsmanship there. He waited just long enough to not give away the time. Put your hands together for this battle, ladies and gentlemen. It is still going. Camo Kendall to the inside. The pass was clean. Kendall gets the race lead with 1 minute to go.
Rick opened the door just enough for Cameron to take advantage. Around the center teardrop, there you go. Cameron out front, but this one is far from over. He overshoots the corner. Here comes Rick. Rick goes to the high side, to the inside. Oh, yeah, banging doors across the line. Rick to the lead. Cameron says, I want it back.
Oh, Rick overshot the hairpin. Camo back to the point. Rick trying to push it hard under the brakes to bring it up under his bumper. Bringing it through the chicane to the back straight. 35 seconds to go. Camo Kendall 30 seconds away from locking up the overall. Rick Simo needs to upset the apple cart. 30 seconds left on the clock. Coming into the bus stop. This is it, Scotty.
Oh, man, contact going through the bus stop. They're side by side, they're bumping and banging. Cameron back to the front. These guys leaning on each other. Cameron, big push through the sweeper. 15 seconds to go. This is the final lap. Cameron with the win here will seal the deal. Lock down the W. Can he bring it home? Rick, you know he's going to go for it. Coming through the sweeper. We're at 5 to go. We're at 3, 2, 1. Time winding down. That is a race. Race to the finish line. Cameron Kendall bringing home the win.
Celebratory donuts on the front stretch that puts him straight into the gantry camera. Kendall with the win. It got messy. The gloves came off and it was an all-out brawl in the final minute. Rick Simo second here in leg 2. Ross Lalick third across the line. Anthony Wasson 4. Steve Valletta rounding out your top 5.
Oh, Cameron Kendall, Rick Simo. Does it get any better than that?
That was awesome.
No, it was awesome. Yeah. It was so tight, like neck and neck. I was nervous then.
Some of that
Fun. So much fun. That was so good. He's such a fucking great driver. Sorry.
just talk us through that race. That seals the deal for you now. Cameron taking over a win, but there are a couple of moments in that race could have gone either way.
Yeah, it was costly. I had a big one out on the grass, and I was like, oh, that's finished. But yeah, got it back, and yeah, Rick made one little debacle, and yeah, so no, it was,
The door let him
it was pretty full on. Yeah.
And Rick, anything you want to add from your perspective in that race?
Oh, top driver. And that was a lot of fun. A lot of pressure. And yeah, just pushed to the end. But I couldn't get him. It was all good. So yeah, love it. Thank you.
Fantastic job. Cameron, just tell everyone again what car and equipment you're running this weekend.
The Serpent SRX8, Hobby Wing 2400 kV XR8 Speedy. Yeah. So thanks, Jay.
Yeah, any other thank yous and shout outs?
Yeah, once again, thanks, Scotty. And yeah, PD&R. Thanks, Jay, for getting parts and that. So, yeah, thank you.
Awesome job. Congratulations. Yeah, big celebrations tonight, I'm sure.